Now he's on your radio.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
No, I totally expected it. I think he's so handsome. I think...
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Rock that, homie.
The Tony Camm Radio Show starts now.
Welcome to the show, everybody. It's Happy Friday. Getting ready to get your weekend off to a wonderful start. Of course, during our show, we're going to have a lot of fun on the show today. And as always, on Fridays, well, every day, actually, DJ Ed kicks you off those super mixes. So we want y'all to, take that super mix, that special Friday super mix, and let it ease you on into getting your butt out of the house and go do something. Anything. Don't just sit around the crib all weekend. Get out. Go do something. Make something happen. Like Jamil was talking earlier in the week. Be the change. Go do something. Make something happen. If everybody starts doing that and making something going on, then they'll have a ton of stuff going on all over the place. And that's what we really want. Instead of one event here and one event there and this event, that event, here's an event. Let's just all kind of stuff going on one time. Yeah. It's a good thing to have to decide what to go to. I hear people say that all the time, like, why do they have 3 events and they're all on the same weekend? Well, so, you know.
That's some variety, man.
Yeah, variety, man,
Yeah.
you know. So, it's only 4 weekends in a month.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, you can't pick and choose. Somebody just do the thing you want to do when you want to do it and make it hot so people will come to it. Hot Squad, speaking of hot, how y'all doing?
What's up?
You all right?
I'm good.
It's been a good week.
It has been a good week.
You're getting
I'm
closer
so glad it's
and
Friday.
closer and
Yeah,
closer.
stop saying that. Yes.
I'm trying. I just want. I don't want. It's not making you nervous, is it?
It doesn't make me nervous, but there's
you just wanted to
still
hurry
so much
and be
to
here.
do.
It's
No,
a lot to
there's
do.
so much to do. I got a lot of stuff that I got to get done.
Especially when you're doing it by yourself because you're so hands on.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
me and
you
Angela,
don't trust
but
nobody else to do
I
that.
don't. I can't.
Be Rich and I could take this whole thing and do it for you. You could just show up.
Because you don't plan, number one. You don't plan. And then Be Rich is always hanging around the makeup counter.
Yeah. That's where you find the models.
That's where you find models. That's right.
So then on May 18th, y'all be looking all crazy.
I'll be looking at him and be like, what you supposed to do? Be Rich be like, no, I thought you was going to do that.
Yeah. So no,
where the people at? You know.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
I understand. So yeah, we're gonna But any way that we can help you though, we want because we're there for you.
I'm gonna put y'all to work.
We're there for you. We got your back.
Yeah, and I appreciate it. I'm gonna put y'all to work, both of you all.
No, well, we're gonna be the entertainment. We're
As a
gonna
matter
come.
of fact, everyone in this studio that's in here right now,
is gonna be involved.
Yeah,
I think that's great. But we got you. Whatever you need, promo or whatever. Just let us know.
I appreciate it.
We want it to be successful.
I appreciate it.
Byron Ritchie,
what's up?
How are you?
I'm coolin', man.
Yeah. We got something funny to talk about.
Yeah, school pictures, man.
Is it that time?
Yeah, time of the year again. And you remember when we was kids when the teacher would hand out them combs?
Yes.
You could give a comb to a second grader for it to.
But
those like little bitty combs. Yeah, really.
What kind of hair did you have in the second grade?
I had natural hair.
I mean, was it like a
big Afro puffs?
So what kind of comb did they give you?
Yeah, the same little comb.
The same little.
Yeah, and you know what? Those combs, they should not have even brought those to my school. I went to an all-black school. Like, seriously, why do you have this box of combs? We don't need
them combs. Just got absorbed into your puffs.
Yeah, see, my mom.
Like, didn't we give you a comb? Yeah, it's in my puffs.
And my mom would spend all morning combing that part in my head like Gary Coleman.
And Gary Coleman had the part of all parts.
Yes, he did. He had like 2 fros.
Yeah, exactly right. Yes, two separate
afros, man. Then I get the comb, man, and completely jack it up, and she wouldn't know it until I got the pictures back.
Until you get the
I didn't know it was that time, man. I go back and I look at the yearbook. Some of those pictures, I'm like, really? They actually let you. Speaking of taking pictures, why you can't smile on your DMV picture, man?
Say what?
I know. DMV.
Yeah, I know, man.
That's something wrong with that.
It is,
I mean, everyone looks like a mass murderer or a killer or something.
Like the gotcha paper.
Exactly right. It's like I went to get mine redone and they're like, because I'm a smiling. Like, me, you bring a camera out, first of all, I'm ready. I'm camera ready, right?
You're going to put on those dumb sunglasses.
I got to put my shades on. I got to get the ding, And the lady says, take your shades off.
And they be serious about it too.
I know it.
Yeah, don't
smile. I'm like, what do you mean don't smile? I'm like, I want to be happy on my picture.
Exactly.
You know, if the cop pull me over and I give him my license, it might make his day. You see, the dude is happy. I may not give him
Well, how come you didn't just renew your picture? You had to have a new picture? Because I have a smile on mine because I've just renewed my picture. On my
You just renewed your picture.
No, I'm saying I just have them renew. I've just had them renew it. Use the old picture, and it's an old picture from when you could still smile.
Oh, you didn't have to take a new picture?
Mm-mm.
I thought you have to take a new picture when you go to get it redone.
Maybe they do it after a certain amount of time.
Or a certain age, maybe. I don't know.
I probably haven't.
That's what
I probably haven't reached that age yet.
I had to do the eye thing, the eye exam, and
how'd you do?
And yes, I'm still driving.
Really?
Yeah, I know you always rib me.
How did you do on the eye
I
thing?
did good. I could see.
Because you can't see where the thing.
I could see something when it gets right up on my car.
I know. That thing is blind.
If the ball is bouncing out into the street, I can see it right before it hit my windshield. There's no problem. I got time to stop.
Watch your kids when Tommy is on the road.
I got decent vision. I have a problem with reading. See, when you get my age, and it's gonna happen to you.
I mean, I'm sure
You're gonna be having to put the little granny glasses on.
Yeah, and I don't have a problem
something.
with that. But that's what I'm saying. Just put the glasses on.
Yeah, but I don't need them to see. I can see fine.
I know, but when you ask me to hold something up over here so that you can read it, like that's a little ridiculous. Just put the glasses on.
Okay. Anyway. Welcome to the show. I have to cut her off. She's like the person that just keeps on drinking at the bar. She's got to be cut off. Ma'am, you can't have any more. You're getting too out of control, and we'll have to cut you off right now. You're just going to get an attitude. Anyway, welcome to the show. Happy Friday. It's beautiful. It's springtime. It's, April. We're getting ready to get into cool stuff going on outside. Let's just go. My main thing, I'll leave you with that. Just get out, get busy, do some stuff. Let's make it an awesome month, awesome year, awesome spring, awesome summer. Let's go. Anyway, Tony Camm Show is on your radio. Okay, so in studio with us right now, a couple of cool dudes, man. I've known these guys for a while, and y'all are like super color coordinated. Like, you have the same shirt.
Just about.
Very similar, very similar.
Maybe that one is.
Yeah.
The duo, Whoabear, and they're gonna tell us where the name came from. I think if they even know.
Oh, I do.
I don't know. Bo Dotson, who is like one of the coolest dudes around here. I met Bo years and years ago when I had the mezzanine down on Commerce, and we used to do like open mic night and stuff. And Bo came in at the time. You had a group called Me, Mike, and the Machine. Mm-hmm. And it was you and your brother and a drum machine. And I'm like, what the heck is this junk? And he captivated. No, you captivated everybody in the room. It was like 50 people in there. And everyone was like, wow. Because you just had this whole staccato rap thing blended in with your brother on bass. Who didn't look anything like he was a music guy.
No, yeah.
Looked like he was going to chop some wood. But he got on the bass and it was on. Yeah. And then you had the drum machine program. It was quite entertaining. And since then, I know you've gone on to do various variations of musical stylings. Yeah. And and Adam, what's your? I've just known you from I've just known you for like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
So
yes.
Get closer to the mic.
Me and Bo used to play in a band with David Sigmund from the Hackensaw Boys. And,
okay.
I mean, ever since we even did that band, we had I don't even know how many funny little side projects with ridiculous names always. But yeah, I mean, we've been playing together for how long now? Like 4 years, maybe? Something like that. And
okay.
We just always been knocking around with other music outside of the band we played in. Was more like, I guess it was like folk rock oriented.
Okay.
And that's I think really how we kind of stemmed into this whole the Whoabear movement.
Right. Now, what is Whoabear? Yeah. Where's the name come from? I know Bo Dotson probably had something to do with that.
If I may,
yeah, you may.
Please do.
My dog. Well, at the time, my girlfriend. We're married now, but I was over at her house and is a little Shih Tzu, and I was trying to use the bathroom, and he was a little over amorous with my shin. And I was just like, it was, I didn't want to make a mess, so I was trying to kick him up, and I was like, Whoabear, 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 Whoabear.
Didn't want to make a mess.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's where the name came from.
Yeah,
you were trying to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, he was trying to get some of my leg. And,
I love that kind of a story, man, of how the band name got started.
Yeah.
Like you got to remember that like, when you're on the Grammys and stuff. Like
Exactly.
tell that, story.
Oh yeah, we will.
It had been weeks that we had been working on trying to figure out a name for our band. I mean, it was like all day long texting each other between the three of us at the time.
And then it just comes when you're on the way to the John.
Yeah. Exactly.
I've got an idea. It was originally his idea was great, but we decided it might be dated. If this does work, if Whoabear makes it, it would be dated.
Yeah.
But Monye West.
Monye West.
Monye West.
Because we always text like Maine,
Yeah,
text,
okay.
and,
It's kind of like the old play on like Gnarls Barkley.
Yeah. Exactly.
Monye West.
Exactly like that.
That's kind of hot.
And so
too.
one day, I think you texted me or I texted him.
You texted me and you were like, all right, Monye. And I was like, yes. The
Monye.
name will be Monye West.
Monye West. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
now,
it was really...
now, Bo, you are heavily tattooed.
Oh, yeah, it weighs a lot.
And I mean, I've seen like one of the coolest pictures I've ever seen is on Bo's Facebook page is you playing drums and with no shirt on and all your tats. It's like, it's like Travis Barker looking.
Oh, right.
But it's cool. It's like really,
it's like
really
Travis
cool.
Barker, but it's cool. That's more of a Jesus vibe. Yeah,
yeah, that's true too. Because you do have that. Now, also an interesting thing about you, you were in the movie Lincoln.
Yes.
That Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
And I went to see it, and there was Bo, and then it was gone. It was like
it was
like the dude on the hill way in the back.
Yeah, exactly.
And you actually shot for weeks.
It was like 3.5 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
I stayed in a little camper at a KOA for a long time.
And so I said, Bo, what part of you in the film? He said, well, just keep watching. I'm that dude that's running way back in the back on the battlefield for like 2 seconds.
Yeah. I ended up doing one guy didn't show up for call that day, and he was a journalist.
Okay.
And I was just standing in line for makeup, and or for costume first.
Uh-huh.
And I'd been a Union soldier for like 3 weeks, and on the last week of the shoot, somebody just runs up to me, and they were measuring my arms, and they were like, "He's perfect. Get him in the guy's suit." And I had this ball and suit with these huge boots, and I felt like.
So you didn't play Lincoln.
No.
Because I mean, you got the beard. I mean, when I first heard it, Bo was like, "Dude, I got Lincoln. I'm gonna be in Spielberg." I'm like, "Bo is gonna be Lincoln." Yes. But then they got that other guy, Daniel Day-Lewis.
Blinken. Just say, "Hey, Blinken."
So how did you meet anyone super famous?
Like, I took a nap next to Daniel Day-Lewis.
Did you really?
Yeah. Well, he didn't know I was. Yeah, DDL. That's what we come to.
DDL.
DDL.
You took a nap next to Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because like I was there was the dead day where we were just dead. We all got into place in this huge tore up looking battlefield.
Right.
And they were, the assistant director, Spielberg is walking around eyeing stuff, and the assistant guy was like, "All right, everybody, die!" And we were just, we just laid there,
right? Okay,
for 12 hours.
So you were beside Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Took a nap.
Well, so I was dead here, and then they were like, "Everybody move over here and here," and so they had, all the good spots were taken. So I had to get up behind this like upturned tree, and I was just laying there, and the guy next to me, and he's like, "Man, this is boring." I was like, you know what? It is boring. So I just tipped my head down. I was like, we're supposed to be dead. And I just fell asleep for like 20 minutes. Wow. And I wake up and Daniel Day-Lewis is on this horse. You know the scene where he comes in and he's like taking his hat off?
Yeah.
He just said something to me.
Oh man, how cool is that? That's pretty cool. Did you meet Spielberg?
Yeah, super nice guy.
Really?
Super nice.
See, the next time you're on a film, Super Spiel. The next time you're on a film, you need to call me. I just want to be there. I just want to just be in the environment. I don't have to.
Don't do that because Tony is going to jump up. If y'all are supposed to be dead, he's going to jump up and be all over the place. He's going to have on his Mac Tonight glasses. He's going to ruin the scene. Don't call him.
They were like, they didn't have those kind of shades back in Lincoln's time. You cannot have those on.
We could remake Glory.
That's
Glory
it.
Part
Hey, that's it.
Yeah.
Glory Part
We'll do it
2.
local.
Glory 2.
Yeah. We'll do it local. It'll be with a lowercase G.
Yeah.
Glory. So you guys have some music out right now. Whoabear does.
A little bit out. We picked up some pretty cool publicity from some people called Green Light Go, in, like just outside of Detroit, and they've been super helpful, and we've been getting in the door a lot of places, and we've got like a little mini tour planned in June. We're going sequentially, you know, Charlottesville, DC, Philly, Delaware, New York. We're gonna be in Brooklyn for a couple days, and then all the way back down.
How do you describe your music?
What do you think?
I mean, it's definitely. I think it's just straight dance now. I mean, dance, electronic. You know.
Really?
What's on the record coming out in June though was still our original lineup, and so it's very, you know, it's more like alternative, dance infused alternative.
Are you like popping tags like Macklemore, that kind of vibe, or?
You know, all these people were talking about it, but I haven't heard any of that.
You haven't heard Poppin' Tag, Thrift Shop? You haven't heard of Thrift Shop?
No.
You haven't? I like that song.
That song is hot, man. That's one of my favorites right now.
I've seen all these people talking about Macklemore or Macklemore, however you just pronounced it.
Yeah.
I just
Macklemore.
So where can we find Whoabear music?
You can go to whoabearmusic.com.
Okay.
Or the best, I mean, just go to our
Couldn't
Facebook.
get more creative than that.
Yeah. We could have.
But you guys are the kings of merchandising, though. Like right now, I've got the wristband.
I got a wristband.
Jamil got the Whoabear boots on. Tote bag.
The Woe Tote, yeah.
I have my Woe
The Woe Tote.
The Woe Tote.
Look at this. See, these guys, man, that's what I like. Well, you always creative and thinking. Bo Dotson, ever since I've known you, you've been like this creative genius dude that you just want to hang out with, to just ideas just permeate, you know, in the room.
Bottle.
So, yeah, bottle that stuff up, man.
Mix some water like P. Diddy, man.
Whoabear hydrate.
Whoabear vodka, man.
Yeah.
Fight like a bear.
And so whatever you do, though, you know, like you've got the Whoabear vodka on the bottle, it's got to be like you with the dog on your leg, shaking them off.
Exactly.
Are you guys on? Are you guys on Twitter?
We are on Twitter. Twitter, I guess, at Whoabear Music.
Okay.
The Facebook, facebook.com/Whoabear. And it's interesting. A lot of people think it's Whoabear. I don't know how many times we've been like, I like Whoabear. That's why we had to start emphasizing the W and the B. You know.
Okay, yeah. So WHOABEAR.
Yes,
Whoabear. Whoabear.
Maybe
that's a future song. I'm like, Whoabear.
It's a discrepancy of how you actually spell woe. Everyone's like, no, it's WOAH.
Yeah.
Like, whoa now.
Or the whoa now. We did. The connotation is everything.
Well, man. Well, we appreciate you guys dropping by the show, and much success to you and your music. Like I said, I follow you guys a lot, and I like one of my favorite songs, "The Day the Game Board Died." That's like, I listened to that. I seen the video, and it was cool. You on a rooftop making some, CJ and
Tito.
That's it. Tito and CJ, they're some of the best videographers around.
Oh yes.
And but I like your stuff, and I'll follow your stuff. But I'll make sure that we'll get some of your stuff played on the show.
I appreciate it, man.
And Whoabear.
You got the advanced copy. Just play whatever you want.
Yeah, he had it, but I have it now.
Yeah, she took everything.
Thank you.
They started giving me merchandise, and Jamil swoops in
because
and just grabs everything.
I did.
She got the good one, the Black Swirl Band.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did.
And the Whoabear fur boots.
Yeah, the
purple swirl.
Yes, purple swirl. That's right.
Well, thanks for coming on, guys.
You guys.
Bo and Adam, Whoabear.
Whoabear.
If you want to be a guest on the Tony Camm Show, send an email to radio@cammentertainment.com.